People not letting the snow and the cold keep them inside, that would be some hockey players.
Yeah, especially at the Dearborn Ice Arena in Fairport this morning. Ashely is trying it out, learning about the cool story about how this rink was built.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, so we are at the Dearborn Ice Arena, and I've taken a bet with our photographer, Will, to see how many times I fall today. So here's hoping none. But we are here, and they've got a really cool history that you mentioned, Jen. This was all started back in 1996, so almost 22 years ago. They started this as a way for the guy who started it, Brian, his son. He wanted to get him outside, playing hockey outside like he did. So Brian started it in his backyard, moved away, decided to put it in their new house, then moved away again and decided to open it up here. And this is now a way for kids to get ice time, and you can go get the outside ice time at an affordable rate. So we're going to be having some kiddos wake up early with us on their day off of school, come out, play some hockey, be on the ice with us, and we're going to be letting you know how you could take advantage of it too. So stick around all morning. We're going to be here at the Dearborn Ice Arena in Fairport.
More than 2 decades ago, a local dad built an ice rink in his backyard for his son.
And now 22 years later and a move, that rink still lives on, just in a new home. And Ashely is at that new home this morning.
Yes, good morning. Yeah, so Brian, this is the 3rd location for the rink, right?
Yes, it is.
And the reason... My gosh, he's playing Jimmy Buffett right now. I get really distracted really easily. Doug, oh my gosh. But
one of my favorites.
Mine too. We're going to get along just great all morning. But Brian, you started this because you wanted your son to have those same experiences that you did, right?
That's correct.
Talk a little bit about wanting to start this for your son 22 years ago almost now?
Actually, it's 22 years ago, exactly.
Okay.
My son was 5. I tell the story. He said, "Daddy, will you build me a backyard ice rink?" Somewhere along the way, I probably prompted him a little bit that backyard ice is fun and that it might be a good idea. And as soon as he said that, we decided to do it.
Yeah.
And then it was recruit the neighbors and friends to help us do it. And it's been a great journey ever since.
And to see this 22 years later and to see kids like Aiden out here skating at now your 3rd location, what does this mean to you?
Well, lifelong memories. There's probably 1,000 kids that have skated at one of the 3 locations, primarily the backyard locations.
Yeah.
And along with those kids skating, it's team parties, it's games, it's practices, it's tournaments. It's just so many memories.
Yeah.
Teaching kids how to skate, like we talked about earlier. Precious, precious memories. And that I get excited about that.
Yeah, and the outdoors. We were just talking, every great hockey player had outdoor ice time when they were growing up. What does this mean? What does it mean to hockey players and to skaters to be out here outside when it's, 2 degrees out and snowing and skating?
Well, Wayne Wilson, you probably heard of Wayne Wilson, the RIT coach. He likes to tell the story. When kids are outdoors, they'll try things that they won't try in a practice.
Yeah.
They spend so much youth sports, whether it's hockey, lacrosse, football, whatever, it's so structured.
Yeah.
And the kids never have time to just do what they want to do. And we're in a backyard rink. Kids can try crazy moves. They can try to roof it upstairs.
Yeah.
Wayne's son, Stu, actually probably spent more time in my backyard than many, many children. He ended up playing at Yale and won a national championship. Just loved playing in the backyard.
Yeah, we're going to be here all morning, and I'm going to go sing some Jimmy Buffett and skate around here, Doug. So thinking warm thoughts with Jimmy playing, at least.
Yeah, it warms things up. Absolutely. Bring some parrot heads out there with their ice skates. Very nice. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Ashely.
Some things were just made for Ashely, right?
Yeah, this is and she's having a rough day because it wasn't a good day for her Steelers yesterday.
It wasn't?
No.
No. We don't talk about that.
Ask any hockey player, they'll tell you there's just something special when they get to play the game they love in an outdoor setting. I know your son is playing hockey already.
Yeah,
and
we're inside for now.
Yeah, for now.
Well, it's part of the reason a local man built one for his son. It's in its 3rd location, and thousands of kids skated on it, and now Ashely, too.
Yeah, you don't want to be inside on a day like this when you could be out on the ice, right?
Absolutely. Where would you rather it be than right here, right now, is my belief.
We've got the fire going, so it's not bad. But you guys this has been a 2nd season here in Fairport. What has it been like since you guys moved here?
It's been a great experience here. There's a tremendous customer base here in Glenn's facility at Village Sports. Multiple youth teams that he'll tell you more about, and it's been fabulous. The kids love it. The parents enjoy it. and we're just trying to grow it a little bit more every year.
Yeah, and Glenn, to see this here and to have outdoor space, what is this like?
It's awesome. It's outdoor, nothing like outdoor ice. And we can do it indoor and it's fun, but till the kids actually experience outdoors, they really don't know about hockey. So this is where they learn it, and then they can go in and play it.
Yeah, and you know a thing or two about hockey. Hockey's in your blood as well as it is in Brian's.
Yep. Well, all my kids have played. My whole family's played. We've done it for a long time, and that's the reason the facility's here, to show people how much fun it can be to play. Really, that's what it's about, and that's why Brian's so awesome to bring his outdoor here.
Yeah. And this can be used. This has been a good season so far. The cold. You guys, everybody else might complain about the cold, but it's good for you guys.
We root for cold weather. I'm in the minority. I'm in the minority. When it's cold, I'm rooting if other people are bumming out.
Yeah, but how this can be used by kids that need ice time. How can folks come out and use this?
They should check the website, dearbonearena.com or villagesports.net, I believe, both facilities. And we post the open skating hours, or they can call me on my cell phone and schedule some time, rent a team practice, do a team party. Just come on out and get started.
You got something going on later today, though, right?
We have a 3-on-3 tournament with one of the Rochester youth hockey teams, the Grizzly teams. A bunch of peewees are going to have a competitive tournament, 3-on-3, and that's actually one of the most fun events we can do.
Yeah, and to be outside, even when it's, I don't know what Marty said it was so far out, 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, even when it's this cold, being out on the ice, is there anything better for you?
No, that's the best. We were a little depressed on Friday with the summer weather, but we're back to normal. Brian was here all night getting the snow shoveled off, and that's just the fun of it. And once you're out here doing it, you're not really so cold anymore.
Yeah, you're not. I'm not. I loosened my skates. You said loosen your toes, so I loosened my skates so I can wiggle my toes. I'm not even that cold, you guys, so it's not a big deal. But we'll have all the information on our website, so you can come out and you can check out the ice and be out here on the ice time. But we're gonna be here all morning.
That last
I'd
shot.
rather be here skating than being out. Yes. What last shot?
That last shot you took that we saw as we went to break a while ago, did you score? It looked like you did. Just go with it. Just go. Just say yes.
No,
Just say...
I hit the post.
Oh, goalie's best friend.
I can't lie. I can't lie.
All right, well, we'll have another chance. All right.
Plus we have replay.
Thank you, Ashely. That's right. Yeah, she didn't want to lie. I guess. More than 2 decades ago, a local dad built an ice rink in his backyard so his son would have a place to play outside.
Well, now 22 years later, and a move, that rink still lives on, just in a new spot. New home. Ashely is there this morning.
Hey, good morning. Yes, this is the 3rd home of Dearborn Arena, right?
3rd home of Dearborn Arena.
Started in your backyard.
Started in my backyard on Kaywood Lane in Fairport.
And how long was it there? How long did you have it in your yard?
It was there for, I guess, 5 years, then it switched to Sylvan Glen in the Woodcliff development for, I guess, another 15 or, I guess, 13 or so, and this is our 2nd year here at Village Sports.
Yeah, and this is all about, you started it for your son, Brian, when he was about 5, but this has really been about getting kids that ice time that they need to keep playing hockey, right?
Correct.
And you've had a lot of folks help you along the way.
Wouldn't be possible with all the help, Ashely, because in order for kids to enjoy this, it requires a lot of work.
Yes.
Setting it up, taking it down, maintaining it, watering. So the deal we made was anybody that helped out, we call them Dearborn Arena members.
Yeah.
So anybody that helped out essentially got a perpetual season pass when it was in my backyard.
Nice.
And they were able to come and skate at any point. It would not have been possible without the creativity and the engineering skills of the people on that list. So you got members, Hall of Fame members, and of course sponsors as well that have been kind with donating time, materials, etc.
Yeah, and those, I mean, with the lights, it takes a lot to run an outdoor arena.
It does take a lot. The devil's in the details.
Yes, yeah. Did you ever expect when you built this for your son that this would be where it ended up?
No, that's a good point. Never dreamed. Never dreamed that it would kind of get this popular. Probably 1,000 kids have been in the backyard at some point, and as I mentioned, the 300 families. So it's a big part of a lot of people's life, and it's certainly a source of pride and great memories.
Yeah, no, there's everything. I mean, this over here. Can we skate over to the... Okay, so this is the scoreboard, and this was created by actually one of the kids that used to play, and when it was in your backyard, right?
This is one of my favorite stories. Eric Schmidt, he was 13 at the time. He said, Mr. Stancampiano, can I borrow some plywood? And next thing I know, he came back with a design similar to this, where when you pull the peg out, the puck drops and changes the score. So when the kids play now, they just come by with their stick, and boom, change the score. They love it.
And to see the kids out here and playing, now that the sun's coming up, you can just get a grasp for how amazing this space is. What is it like to see the kids out here for you?
Oh, it's a source of joy. It brings back memories. When I was 10, I spent most of my winters skating in the backyard, and I love seeing kids, the smiles on their face. I remember last year, one of the first nights, one of the gentlemen, Nick Scott, one of the 9-year-old kid, middle of the ice, he said, "Mr. Stancampiano, this is so much fun." And he was his face lit up and made my day.
And I know a couple of days ago we did not have all of the snow around us, but I was telling you I grew up in Pittsburgh, and I remember the winter game, the outdoor classic, having to be pushed back because it got so much snow. But all the players talked about that was what it was like to play hockey outside. When you sit here and you see all of this, what goes through your mind? Like the snow piled up, and we're like the snow on the trees, and being out here skating.
Well, the snow right now, what goes through my mind is my sore back from moving it all. But it's all part of it. It's all part of it's kind of what makes it special.
Yeah.
You'll see some of the Winter Classic games, they play through the snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what you do when you're little. If you got to skate through the snow, not a problem.
Yeah, but you brought up a good point. We got a few inches of snow over the weekend, and you're out here. You did this all. You cleared it all off and got ready to go.
Well, again, help. We got a few employees that put in some long hours, some long hours clearing it off. It was quite a task, but we got it done.
Yeah, but to maintain this, what does this take to maintain an outdoor ice arena?
Well, it takes a lot of paying attention to the Weather Channel and the weather app.
Yes.
I live with the weather app on my phone because it's all about forecasting when it's going to be time to make ice. And what I've learned is a good offense is my best defense. What do I mean by that? When it's cold, like last week and now today, you got to make a lot of ice and build it up, because inevitably what's going to happen is you're going to hit those, like we had this week, 2 60-degree days in a row where you lose a bunch. So when it's cold, you got to, get it while the going's good, make ice, and then just gut it out through the warm spells.
Yeah, but you've had about 20 ice days this year so far.
20 ice days so far. Skating days is a success measure, and I think we shoot for 50 would be a great year. So we're almost halfway there to a good year, much better than last year.
Much better, yes, yeah. Hey, we'll put in a word with Marty to see about getting some colder days.
Exactly. I need Marty's help. More days and less long thaws.
We've got some kiddos coming, so we'll maybe get some hockey going next time they see us. How's that sound?
Sounds great. That's the plan.
Bye, Doug.
Thanks, Ashley. There might have been a young Emblidge offspring who played on Dearborn Arena back in the day, and I believe he might have spent more than the normal amount of time in the penalty box.
Oh.
I believe that would have been par for the course. Anyway, Brian's a great guy, and boy, you talk about dedication. We would start getting emails, the parents of the kids who sometimes availed themselves of this, we'd start getting emails about the season, about all these activities going on, and Brian really was the driving force for sure.
Great concept.
It's cold out there, right? But hockey players don't mind, especially in Fairport at the Dearborn Ice Arena there. Ashely is checking it out this morning, learning about the history and just having some plain old cold fun.
Yeah, but we're listening to Jimmy Buffett. There's a fire going. It doesn't even matter that it's what, like 4 degrees out right now, Brian?
0, actually.
Zero degrees. But this is, you guys you have a tournament later on coming up. There's kids on the ice all the time, but you taught kids you were coaching when your kids were there, and you said that's one of the best parts of hockey and youth hockey is being involved in being a coach.
Arguably the most rewarding part of my life.
Yeah.
You're teaching not only hockey skills, but probably more importantly, life lessons, and you're meeting lifelong friends.
Yeah.
Especially in hockey, you got these weekends, travel hockey weekends, you get to know people real well.
Yeah, I was saying hockey's an investment of time as well as of anything else. But when you taught kids how to skate. Aiden was here earlier this morning. You taught him how to skate, and you teach them how to play too. So I can't really shoot. We were working on some shooting. So how do you teach kids when they're coming, when you were a coach and when they're coming here? What do you teach them on how to shoot?
How to shoot, okay. Well, like most sports, it's all about your target, right?
Okay, yes.
So you got to have your eyes on your target. Get yourself a puck.
Okay.
Start it in the back of your stance. Look at your target. Follow through to your target.
Okay.
Accuracy is more important than speed. Oh!
Okay.
Try it again.
Okay, I was close. But if my target was in between those, then I hit it, right? Ah! Oh! So goes it off of that.
Ah!
But and the kids come here and they love playing outside and practicing outside. This has to be fun for them, right? I can't talk and shoot at the same time. This has to be a pretty fun thing for kids to experience.
They love just playing around and playing. They make up their own games.
Yeah.
They make up their own games. Well, you know, hit all 5 holes or hit the top corner.
Yeah.
Skate in circles. I know when I was young, that's all I did. I'd skate around in circles forever just to work on my crossovers.
So what is the difference between being outside and playing outside and being outside while you're on skates?
I think there's something about the fresh air and the environment. It's beautiful. You know, you see the NHL players, they love playing in the Winter Classic.
Yeah,
Love playing.
yes.
It brings back those childhood memories.
And being here now in Fairport, you moved it from your backyard to now here at Village Sports. What has that been like, moving it to this location?
It's a fabulous location. Obviously, it's a lot bigger than my backyard, so it'll accommodate more people. Nice big fire pit, larger changing area. I don't have to have people in my garage. So it's a tremendous location. And actually, I love when the kids are skating and sometimes a train will go by. Those are some special memories as well.
And how can folks get in touch with you? They want to be out here and they're watching, they go, I want my kids to be out playing outside. How can they get in touch and be out here and practice and play?
So DearboneArena.com is #1, and you can also go to Facebook.com/Dearbone. Read all about it. More importantly, we've got open skating today from 3 to 5.
Okay.
We also have 6 to 8 each night this week, open skating, so come out and try it out.
Yeah, and now I have to ask, I asked you a little bit earlier, but if somebody's sitting at home going, Dearbone, where did that name come from? Where did the name Dearbone come from?
Well, once in a while I tend to procrastinate, and what happened when we first built our rink, we had to bring a bulldozer in to level the backyard, and in the process the bulldozer driver ripped our invisible fence up. I procrastinated fixing the invisible fence, and our golden retriever Reggae at the time would wander off the property into the forever wild, and sure enough would find into my neighbor's backyard, who was a deer hunter, and eventually bring bones and deposit them in the backyard. So when we were brainstorming with friends, my friend of mine, Bob Dresty, said, let's call it Dearbone Arena.
And here we are,
And it
22
stuck.
years
22
later.
years later.
How about that? All right, one more shot here, and then the kiddos are coming, then I'll have to play a little game with them, but ready to follow? Go back. Oh! That was the closest. I did make one off air, but I crack under pressure of live TV. And that was way off. So we're just going to send it back to you, and I'm going to practice on this.
You hit the goal, though. I mean, that's what impresses me. You know, she didn't get the little target, but she got the bigger one. So victory in my book.
If you ask any hockey player, they'll tell you there is just something special about playing in the outdoors.
Yeah, they like the cold. It's part of the reason a local man
Do you
built
use
a
Facebook?
hockey arena outside for his son.
You know how to post?
Now in its third
Post it on
location,
the Dearbone
thousands of
Facebook
kids
site.
skated on it,
Okay,
and now
visit.
Ashely is as well, and I think she made some friends.
You guys you can tag Dearbone Arena. Is that how that works?
Yeah, so we have a few kids. You guys
tag
didn't have
Dearbone
school
Arena,
today,
so
but
it
you
hits the
still
Dearbone
woke up
site.
early to be here. Yeah, and this is Sean. Sean, what is it about playing outside that you love?
The experience of the outdoor rink and the weather.
And the weather? You like the cold?
Yeah.
Yeah. 0 degrees is okay for you?
Yeah.
He says, yeah, he loves it. Okay, I've got some more. I got Ryan. Oh, I don't want to fall. You guys saw me skating. I'm not the best. Ryan, what is it that you love about being out here?
I just like playing outdoors because I feel older because I watch the outdoor NHL games
Yeah.
and I feel a lot older.
Who's your favorite player?
Charlie McAvoy.
Who's your favorite team?
I don't really have one.
Not a favorite team. Can I convince you to become a Penguins fan?
No.
No? Our photographer shaking his head too. And this is Joey. Joey, what do you love about being outside?
I just like they said, I like the experience. I like the cold weather on your skin. It feels good on your face.
And who's your favorite player?
John Tavares,
Who's your favorite team?
New York Islanders.
The New York Islanders. I didn't ask you. Who's your favorite team?
Mine's the Buffalo Sabres.
Of course, the hometown team. See, Will's agreeing with you, our photographer. And we've got Braden over here. Braden, what is it about being outside that you love?
Well, we're always in the rink, so it's nice to be outside and enjoy the weather with our friends and just mess around.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see the snow and be playing. And yeah, who's your favorite team?
I like the Penguins.
Hey, I found my favorite out of all of everybody. Who's your favorite player?
I like Chris Letang.
Chris Letang. How about Phil Kessel? What do you think of him?
He's good.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Okay, so we've got an even number of people here to play a little 3-on-3. What do you say, Brian and the guys want to play?
Sure.
Who's my team again?
Me and Braden.
Okay, you guys, I'm sorry.
Brian and
It's
Joey, you
fine,
ready
they
to take?
say.
Ready?
Okay, you ready? Let's show them what it's like to play outside.
Here
Okay.
you go. You guys take it out.
Okay. What? Wait, we're okay.
You're coming towards us. You're coming towards
okay.
us.
I can't skate backwards. Oh! Oh!
You all right, Ashley?
I'm okay. I think I hit somebody with my stick, though. Oh! But Brian, seeing
open,
these guys
Ashley.
out here
Huh?
and seeing these kids playing and seeing how much fun they're having, this is what you do this for.
Oh, that's what it's all about.
Seeing
That's what it's all about.
what goes through your mind seeing them right now out here playing?
Pardon me?
What goes through your mind seeing them playing?
Oh, back when I'm 10,
You're taking right back to that.
my childhood, doing the same thing every day.
Brian can't stay away from the game. He
certainly
loves
don't want him
it.
to score on me.
He loves it. You guys can find out all the information for the Dearborn Arena. We'll have it up on our website. But this is an amazing place. Really an awesome thing that we have in our community. I'm out of breath because I fell and I can't skate. I blame it on my figure skates. I need hockey skates, right?
Thank you for coming
Yeah.
to visit.
Oh, thank you
Please
for
come and see
having
us.
us.
We will.
Still, though, I think
Those-
no Doerzbachers were heard of making
Yeah.
these segments this
Those
morning.
kids mean business.
Yeah,
They're
messing
flying
around.
around.